Hi guys, and welcome to Financial Freedom, the YouTube channel where we study how to achieve financial freedom. Today we're going to talk about the stock market again. So it is 1 hour and 30 minutes before the opening of the stock market in the USA. It's the 15th of July, and we have already futures on the rise. We have the S&P futures 43 points ahead. The Dow futures we have 541% points, and the Nasdaq 57%. So we can see the news are good. Market rally after new Moderna data stokes vaccine optimism. So we have great news about the solution to the corona crisis. And today I'm going to talk yet again about the airlines stocks. So the first one that I would like to talk with you about is JetBlue. Why JetBlue? I think that JetBlue has a great potential for growth, even though we can see here that there is a bearish momentum. But I think that in the long run it's going to be okay because it's a charter line and it flies from state to state. So we can see that we are moving forward, at least in the midterm. The other stock that I like is LOV, Southwest Airlines. I like it because it's the same, and we can see here that it is moving ahead, even though we have a bearish momentum, but it's because of the short-term prognosis. But in the midterm we can clearly see that it is on the rise, and at today's price $32, and before market we have a rise of $2 and 6.25%. so combined it has risen more than 7%, and the 1 year estimate target is $41. And here we can see clearly that we have a momentum that is moving forward, and it is going okay for us. But then let us look at my favorite airline stock, and that is Spirit Airlines. Yesterday we have seen an increase in price of $0.55 and 3.29%. And as of today, before the market, in the before market, we have an increase of $1 and it's 6.2%. So we can still see that there is a bearish momentum here, and we can see that in the short term it is going to be a turbulent time. But if we look at the chart, we can see here that we are moving forward. If we draw a line from here, we can clearly see that we are going ahead, and we have a moving triangle that is moving upside. So yesterday I said that we have a momentum right now, and here we can see the support, and we have clearly a reason from the support, and we are moving forward with this stock. And in my prediction, if I look like that, and if we make a prediction from here to here, we can clearly see that in the future we are going to move from 20 to about $27. I predict that, even though I'm not a financial advisor, I'm predicting and thinking that the price will rise till $27 to $30. Here is my price range, and I think that in 1 year time we're going to see the price around 30% to 35%, which $30 to $35. And here I clearly see that we have a rise possibility of 50%. Or at least 100%. So we can multiply by a factor of 2 our money. It is a bit of a gamble, but I think that our gamble is going to work out in the end. So here we have open price, and here we have a good news from 2 hours ago. Here the same, we can see that we are still undervalued and we have an estimated return of 71%. So if we look at this news that has come right now, so the title of Simply Wall Street is "Are institutions heavily invested in Spirit Airlines?" So we can see that it is still a medium corporation of about $1.5 billion, and we can generally expect to see some institutions on the share registry. In the chart below, we can see that institutions are noticeable on the share registry. So here we can see that we have institutions about 60% and general public 39% and individual insiders. So institutional investors commonly compare their own returns to the returns of commonly followed index. So they generally do consider buying larger companies that are included in the relevant benchmark index. And Spirit Airlines already has institutions on the share registry. Indeed, they own a respectable stake in the company. This implies that the analysts working for those institutions have looked at the stock and they like it, but just like anyone else, they could be wrong. It's not uncommon to see a big share price drop if 2 large institutional investors try to sell out of a stock at the same time. So it's worth checking the past earning trajectory of Spirit Airlines. Of course, keep in mind that there are other factors considered too. So we have to consider the earnings or revenue growth forecast, and here we can clearly see that the forecast is revenue is for this year is about 1.86 billion and an earnings of about 448 millions in the minus. But the next year we can clearly see that the prognosis is that we're going to see a revenue of 3.839 billion and earnings of about $250 million. So the forecasts are good. They are updated on July the 13th, so as of Friday. And so we have all the good forecast and earning per share that we need. So here I think that it's a great stock to invest in, and I do suggest to people who like airline stocks to maybe consider Spirit Airlines. As usual, I'm just an amateur and doing these videos for fun and studying. Okay guys, as usual, it's not financial advice. I wish you good luck in the stock market today and in the future, and see ya next time. Ciao.